Hello everyone, I hope all of you are leading a very happy life, and today it's our 200th video what we are going to see, and as far as the book is concerned, it is the 50th video, and I would like to share something personally with you. You know, today is a very happy day for me. Of course, every day is happy. I am always happy. Thank God for that. But today what I want to share is, I started this Kailash English channel in YouTube just 1 year back. And in the beginning, I used to publish one video per day. But when it came to other work, my personal work, office work, and my travel, I travel a lot. I attend many retreats. I attend many meditation camps. Like that, when all these things put together, there was so much of stress. And that's why I decided to publish just 3 videos in a week, like on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. After that, you know, the stress has been leveled up. No stress as such now. It's okay. I am able to manage. Otherwise, with my travel, I was finding it difficult to shoot the videos and upload it or schedule it well ahead of time. That is how it happened. And anyway, within a year, I am able to publish 200 videos, and it is liked by many. And in fact, only in English channel the subscribers are very less. That's because they would maybe people who are inclined to spirituality, they prefer to see the videos on spirituality in their own mother tongue. That must be the reason, because in India we prefer that. English is not our mother tongue, isn't it? So we may not feel at home when we listen to such heavy topics in a foreign language. That must be the reason. I understand it perfectly well, but still I give the same weightage to all the 3. That is Kailash Channel Malayalam, Kailash Channel Tamil, as well as Kailash Channel English. Okay, so my heartfelt thanks to the God Almighty, and to all my viewers, and to the people like my daughter, son, and my editor, who helps me in bringing out these videos. Okay, so please continue to support my channel by watching all my videos. Okay, and my intention is, through my videos, if I can spread spirituality, if I can give some peace of mind to my followers, and or if I can transform somebody's life, then that is my achievement. That is the fulfillment I get. Okay. So in other languages, people call me, talk to me, like they send voice messages, or they give comments in the video. But though it is very less in English, I am sure the people who are watching are also enjoying it. So please continue to support my channel. Let us do something good to the society. Okay. Now, see, the title of this video is "Don't React, Only Respond." I'm sure you understand the meaning of this. Say, like, what is the meaning of reaction and response? See, when suppose I throw a ball at a wall, that is the action. and the ball bouncing back at me with a double force, that is the reaction. But a response is something which is not so strong. See, for example, somebody is coming to you, complimenting you, saying that you're well dressed up. Okay, then you need not get overwhelmed by the comment. You don't have to go hug the person, kiss the person and say thank you dear, this and that. Somebody is complimenting the way you have dressed on that day, particular day, or something good about you, say thank you. That's all. This is their response. The same way, if somebody is coming and criticizing you, or they want to pull you down, or so they want to give you a negative comment, then don't immediately start bouncing on the person or kick him or beat him. No, this is the reaction. Instead, be mild in your reaction. That will be a response. Suppose if somebody comes and says, why are you looking so dull today? You will be normal. But the person, he wants you to pull you down. So he says, how come this lady is always happy? Let me check, let me see. So he comes and says, how come you are looking very dull today? Then you don't have to go violently beat him or anything like that. You simply say, oh no, I am all right. I am always the same. That's all. A mild comment. That is the response. And this quality must be inculcated right from childhood. See, children, nowadays the parents are so scared to scold the children. They have, in every family there is just one child or two children, and the parents, both the parents, they are working so hard to earn money, to save house, this and that for their children, so much so that they pet them, pamper them so much, and they are so scared to even scold them. That should not be the attitude of the parents. In doing so, what happens is, see, the child is petted and pampered so much in the house. She goes to school. The teacher is scolding her for not doing the homework. No, the child is unable to bear it. Overreacting. That should be curtailed right from the childhood. Okay, so the children must be taught not to react but to respond. And this is a golden rule to be followed not only by the children, by all people, in all circumstances. Okay, and in this video we are going to discuss 3 examples what Dr. Joseph Murphy has written in his book in this chapter, and all the 3 point out to this. That's why I thought I can give this as the title itself. That is, don't react, only respond. It's a golden rule to be followed by everyone. Please remember. Okay, see, the daily headlines made him sick. That is, see, we begin now to observe yourself. We should always observe ourselves. Observe your reactions to people, to conditions, to circumstances. How do you respond to the events and news of the day? If the news disturbs you, it is your evil, because your negative emotions robbed you of your peace and harmony. You see, the story starts like this. It's an incident, not a story, it's an incident. A woman wrote me about her husband. That is, a lady is writing about her husband to Dr. Joseph Murphy. What does he do, the husband? He reads the newspaper every day in the morning, and if he gets some news to which he is unable to align to, then he passes very wild comments. He is disagreeing with the news so much that he starts commenting so badly in the house. He is acting violently. He is acting negatively so much, and this continues for a long time. And his reactions are so negative that he has developed bleeding ulcers in his stomach because of the stress, because of the tension created by reading the news in the newspaper. How do you like it? So this lady is unable to tolerate him, and so the lady is requesting Dr. Joseph Murphy to suggest her something. And as per her suggestion, request, Dr. Joseph Murphy is calling this man, and he is explaining the situation to the person. Okay, Dr. Murphy says, you are emotionally immature. Says the person is so immature that he starts reacting to each and every news which is published in the newspaper, which sounds very silly, isn't it? So the news itself is the information gathered from all the four directions: north, east, south, west. That's all. You just read the news as information only. Who is asking this man to create problems in the house by reading the news? Not only he is creating problem in the house to the wife, his health is spoiled. He developed bleeding ulcers because of this stress and his negative emotions. So Dr. Murphy very nicely, politely explained to the person that he is very emotionally immature, and he cannot react so violently to the articles which appear in the newspaper. And so slowly he began to realize that he should give the newspaper man the freedom to express. See, there are various columnists who write about their opinion. See, for example, Kumbh Mela. There were so many videos, there are so many videos coming about Kumbh Mela. So many articles written. Some I may be able to accept, some I may not be able to accept. But it doesn't mean that I have to react so violently as to inflict harm to my physical and mental well-being. This is what has happened to the man. Okay, and so Dr. Murphy explained to him very nicely, and this man also took it in the positive sense, and he stopped reacting violently, and slowly he got rid of his ulcer also. And he has come to that level where he laughed at himself. Okay, and also at the columnist. Okay, just laugh it away, that's all. You don't have to accept everything, and you don't have to react to everything, isn't it? So this is why I thought this must be the ideal title for this video. Don't react, only respond. Now there is one more, the second example is, a lady says, I hate women but I like men. Okay, so a private secretary in an office, a private secretary to the boss. Now she was having constrained relationship with the ladies. Maybe the ladies were commenting about her way of dressing, way of talking. Actually, this personal secretary used to dominate all the ladies. Of course, the ladies, her colleagues, never liked it, And so they started talking ill of her, gossiping her, the way she dresses, the way she talks, the way she walks, everything. Whereas the men in the office, they did not mind so much. They were probably keen on making money, getting promotions, how to impress the boss and so on. Whereas these ladies, they were teasing her, making fun of her. And this lady, the private secretary, used to react violently to all their comments. And so she became a laughing stock among these ladies. And they used to take advantage of that lady, in the sense they used to make fun of her, and they used to tease her so much. That became a source of fun for them. And that's why she made a comment to Dr. Murphy that I hate women, but I like men. Then, listening to the whole story, Dr. Murphy analyzed her psychology, and he taught her a prayer. Okay, I suggested a process of prayer to this private secretary. What to pray? How to pray? The prayer was as follows: I think, speak and act lovingly, because she used to dominate her colleagues. Okay, so I think, speak and act lovingly, quietly and peacefully. I now radiate love, peace and tolerance and kindness to all the girls who criticized me and gossiped about me. I anchor my thoughts on peace, harmony and goodwill to all. So she started praying for those girls. And gradually, the girls became friendly with her. Their approach changed. But in the true sense, the reason is, by praying for these girls, her colleagues, she developed some friendliness towards them. That animosity vanished. As she prayed more and more for the benefit of those girls, she became friendly. Her boss-over attitude reduced, and because of that, those girls also became friendly. Okay, so suppose you want to change somebody, don't ever think of changing that person. The change must come within you. You know, the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, gave a very important sentence. He said, if you want any change to take place, let it start from you. Okay, so we should never try to change others. We should change ourselves, our attitude, our outlook. Okay, see, creative intelligence leads, rules and guides me in all my ways. That's what she prayed for. And she discovered that there is no one to change but myself. That she realized that her attitude was wrong. So when she changed her attitude, the attitude of all other her colleagues also changed. She was overdoing it. She was reacting so badly, and so they were also like that, hostile towards her. When she changed her attitude, they also became very friendly. Okay, and he says, the practice of this prayer transformed her life, and she found that all criticism and annoyance ceased. The girls became co-workers. Already they are co-workers only. The girls became co-workers and friends along life's journey. You see? Then, the second example. You see, his inner speech held back his promotion. That is, one day a salesman went and met Dr. Murphy. He showed his activities, his achievements, his sales figures, everything. The salesman told Dr. Murphy that he was in the office for 10 years, but he was not given any promotion. His work was not recognized, and compared to his sales figures, people who joined after him, people who showed less sales capacities, they were promoted, but not this salesman. And he talked so much negative about his sales manager to Dr. Murphy. So Dr. Murphy could easily identify that this person's mind was obsessed with negativity about the sales manager. So he designed a prayer. That prayer means it is acting at the subconscious level. Okay, so he designed a prayer, and he asked the salesman to say this prayer. You see, like I explained that undoubtedly the cause was to a great degree within himself, and that his concept and belief about his superior bore witness to the reaction of this man. Okay, the measure we meti shall be measured to us again. How we measure others? Like that we will be measured. The salesman was having a very, very negative attitude towards the sales manager, and so the sales manager also reciprocated in the same way. Okay, he went on talking ill of the sales manager. He said he was very mean, cantankerous, like that. The salesman was filled with bitterness and hostility towards the executive. So he designed a prayer for him. So he said that prayer 4 or 5 times in a day. He prayed for his sales manager. He prayed for the happiness of the sales manager. He wished good luck to the sales manager. So, and he did some visualization technique also, like he imagined that his sales manager was congratulating him on his fine work, on his zeal and enthusiasm, and on his wonderful response from customers, this and that. So he prayed for the sales manager, and he did a lot of visualization also. And gradually, by a process of what may be termed mental and spiritual osmosis, see, osmosis, mental and spiritual osmosis, his prayers influenced the sales manager to that extent that, see, that is the subconscious mind of the salesman influenced the subconscious mind of the sales executive to that extent that the sales manager subsequently called him up to San Francisco, congratulated him, and gave him a new assignment as division sales manager. Over 100 men with a big increase in salary. So he changed his concept and estimate of his boss, and the latter responded accordingly. So this is the secret. I know whether it is the private firm or the government office, in every office you have all sorts of people. A lot of problems created by the boss, by the superior, by the immediate superior, by the colleagues. You know, these things are very, very common in all the offices. Okay, so this is the way to handle. We should not have any hostile feeling towards a particular person. Then, you know, the thoughts running in our subconscious mind will influence his subconscious mind to behave that person towards you the same way what you think about him. This is what has happened here. So when he started praying for the sales manager, something good happened. The sales manager, knowingly or unknowingly, made a big change. He got the promotion, he got hike in salary, and he was made the divisional sales manager, controlling 100 people under him. See what a big change. See, this is why he's talked about the subconscious mind and the harmonious human relationship. Okay, that's why I thought this must be the apt heading, because we deal with how we can respond to others' comments, feelings, and so on. We should know that. Okay, and so this is one thing. So these are the 3 examples which I want to say. Yes. So the first one is about the man reading the newspaper, and the second is the private secretary of a boss, and the third one is the salesman talking ill of the or thinking ill of the sales manager. And in all these 3 cases, the prayer has brought out a change. And by prayer, what we mean is the creative intelligence of our subconscious mind. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed listening to my video, watching my video, and you can spread the news about this. If suppose your friend is suffering because of such pressure, from peer pressure from the superiors, then a small prayer like this. See, it is the attitude which matters, and the attitude will decide whether you are going to react or respond. Okay, so I am sure this video will be of use to many people. Okay, so there is so much to learn from this. Okay, so may God bless you.